Welcome to Celina's brand new neighborhood called Ramble. This is one of the most highly anticipated neighborhoods to come to North Dallas in quite some time. You've heard of Windsong Ranch, Trinity Falls, Painted Tree, all the amazing communities out here in Dallas. Well, this is the next big thing. We've got tons of exciting amenities coming this way. We've got massive lakes so you can actually fish in. We've got resort style pools. You got your own fitness center overlooking the lake. This place is going to have it all, and it just opened up. But the first home we're gonna be showing you is this beautiful one-story Perry home. It's absolutely gorgeous. All on one floor, 3-car garage. And the prices out here in this community are gonna be starting in the 400s and up to $1 million or $1 million plus. So I wanna just bring up that Windsong Ranch, when I first looked out there when it was brand new, started in the 400s. And if I had bought out there, I would have made a whole lot of money. So if you want to be on the ground floor in a brand new community in the fastest growing city in the entire nation, this is going to be an amazing option. So let's go ahead and get started with our first tour. All right, welcome to Perry's 2944 floor plan. This is going to be all on one floor, a 4-bed, 3.5 bath with a flex space you can use for multiple different things, but beautiful one-story. They're kind of known for their one-story plans. They're very extravagant, and they're going to start around 2,600 square feet and go up to around just over 4,000 square feet in this community. So we're here at the front of the house. Of course, you got your 8-foot glass door right here with the window up top. When you walk into this place, this is kind of the thing that stands out with Perry Homes. They've got these extravagant entryways with the tall ceilings. Just looks really, really good. You can see all the way through the back of those beautiful glass doors back there, the sliders that everybody loves. And then over here, you're gonna have your first 2 bedrooms. But before we get to that, you've got a nice half bath right over here for your guests to use right when they walk into the house. And then this is going to be the first of the bedrooms. So technically it's not an ensuite. You do have access to your bathroom right here, but it is going to be a Jack and Jill, but you can lock that door. So not the biggest room, but still got really tall ceilings in here, nice and cozy. And this is what kind of sets it off. We've got these huge windows up front with the black frames. Of course, that is going to be an upgrade, but I think it looks really, really good in these nice modern homes. But tons of natural light, even on a stormy, cloudy day right here when we're filming. You got the luxurious carpet in here, and then this leads into your bathroom space. So you've got a really good sized vanity right here. So if somebody's staying here, plenty of room to enjoy. And then you're gonna have a nice little walk-in closet space. So this is just the 2944 floor plan, of course, is the square footage that it starts at. You can add and subtract some things, but the 3118 is the really popular one. I've sold a ton of, but that one's gonna have gamer, media, office, everything all on one floor. So just keep that in mind. Tons of different options out here as far as floor plans and size go. But then, like I said, you can lock this door, but you have access to this one. It is a Jack and Jill, really cool tile. This is the tub shower combo, really cool looking tile on the floor in here. And then this leads into basically the same setup we just saw over there as far as the bathroom goes, and into your next bedroom space. So this one's gonna be a little bit bigger. We still got those tall 10-foot ceilings in here. Window over in the corner, nice cozy room, perfect setup for kids or anybody that's gonna be staying here. And then all of the doors in these homes, any Perry home is gonna have the 8-foot kind of modern looking doors. You're gonna have lots of options to choose from on those as well. Storage closets throughout. But that's the first thing you're gonna see when you walk in this house, access to both of those bedrooms. This will be where your sales rep's office, where we'll be meeting you at right here. But this is a 3-car tandem garage. So it's gonna look like a 2-car from the outside. You walk in, but you got 3 cars. A lot of people use that and make that into a gym, lots of different spaces, but trying to give you a nice layout. Technically, your doorway would be right here. You walk into the house, you're going to have your access to your mud bench right over here. Let's see. You got a nice little storage closet when you walk in as well. And then your laundry space right over here. And once again, tall ceilings. These got probably the biggest washer and dryer I've ever seen. It takes up a lot of space in here. But if you wanted to add a sink, additional cabinetry, anything like that, a lot of people like to do that. So we're still going down this long, beautiful entryway. And over here, we've got another storage closet and a full bathroom. So this one, a little bit more luxurious. You've got the step down frameless glass shower right here with the floor to ceiling. Luxurious tile in here, looks really, really nice and clean. This home has beautiful hardwood floors, tile in the bathrooms, and then the luxurious carpet here in the bedroom. So this is the third bedroom, kind of towards the middle of the house. This is the most, I guess, secluded, would be the quietest of the bedrooms. So good for guests if you don't need them all for kids. Big window right over here, and another little walk-in closet right over here. So nice little bedroom setup. Like I said, you've got this big, like kind of long hallway that kind of keeps all the noise out if a lot of people are here. Storage closet there. And then this is where it really opens up. Looks like we've got 12, 14-foot ceilings here in the main living space of the house. Windows absolutely everywhere. Gorgeous kitchen. But before we get to all of that, I'm going to show you this beautiful room right here. So this is kind of the flex room, whatever you want to make it room. Technically, this one doesn't have an office space if you're using all those other bedrooms. So you could make this into a massive office. This is a huge room. Looks like 12-foot ceilings in here, 11-foot ceilings. But all this glass right here, if you wanted to make this into a media room, you could do some blackout shades in here. But a big, beautiful room, 8-foot glass doors as well. And if you wanted to make this into a playroom, it's plenty big for that as well. But nice and luxurious. Love the layout of it, the ceiling height, all the above. And then we're back into the main living space of the home. We do have this gorgeous fireplace right here. It looks like a real wood burning fireplace, but it's all gas. Flip of a switch. We've got the really cool tile. I've never seen tile like this before, but floor to ceiling tile in here. And then this is a nice addition to this home. So you've got a big kitchen, but you've got all this additional space over here. I've seen a lot of people make this into kind of a wet bar. They got a little wine set up right here, the glass inserts with the puck lighting. If you don't like that, that's not your style, and you want to use it as actual storage like I do, you don't have to spend extra for that. You can just get regular cabinets right there. So continuing into the kitchen space, nice little coffee bar cutout right here. This island is massive. I want to say this is at least 10 plus feet right here. So tons of room for seating. Nice deep kitchen sink right here. Plenty of room for stools, whatever. A lot of people do the waterfall right here. That's going to be an option you could do here in this home. Beautiful lighting. We got the under counter lighting, and one of the things I love about this kitchen is they've done the quartz up onto the top right here, so you don't have to worry about grout getting dirty and all that with the tile work. So just a nice, clean, seamless look. Over here in the corner, you're gonna have your pantry. Not a huge pantry by any means, but like I said, this is not their largest floor plan, just around 3,000 square feet. But you can do an additional shelf up there if you wanted to. It's definitely not the smallest pantry either, but look at all the cabinet space you have in here to work with. You got a custom vent hood right here, 5-burner gas stove, tons of counter space. If you're like my wife, she loves to fill up the counter space. We need a lot of it. No matter how much we have, she's gonna fill it up with stuff. Double oven, which I know a lot of people are gonna love. Microwave right above that. Only negative part about this is if you're short, it might be a little tall for you. But this leads into your dining space. What I love about this dining space is a lot of space, of course, but we've got basically floor to ceiling glass with the black rim glass windows all the way around this. So you're gonna have tons of natural light no matter what. Like I said, it's a stormy day as we're walking through here, and looks absolutely beautiful. Seating for 8, very easily. You could get 10, no problem whatsoever. And then the thing that everybody loves, this is glass sliding doors. So we've got the black glass sliders right here. These open all the way up. And I love how they've done the tile work out here. So really cool tile. They've extended this patio, as you can see, but this is one of those perfect patios for that drop down shade right up here with my guy, Gary. I can get you connected with to do that after the fact. Push a button, open this up. You can actually use that quite a bit this time of year, spring, fall in Texas, and just leave it all open. Basically just extends your living room space. But I love the extension out here. This is a 60-foot lot, so 60 foot wide, usually by 125, 135. And of course, they're gonna have lots that are smaller and much bigger out here in these communities. So you can pick larger lots if that's what you like. They're gonna have tree lined lots, everything you think of. There's lots of lots out here. But I love how they've done this stone bench seating right here. with a fire pit. A lot of people are gonna wanna put a pool back here. You could do that, no problem whatsoever. So beautiful outdoor space. You've got your gas connections out here, electrical, you can do an outdoor kitchen, whatever you wanna do out here. But real quick, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate through this channel just in the last couple of years. So if you're thinking about moving here, have questions about new construction or Dallas in general, I would love to connect with you. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. So we're coming back through into the main living area. Once again, beautiful setup. Overall, perfect for entertaining. You can kind of see the whole house from right here in the middle. And here in the back corner, and your traditional space is going to be an absolutely gorgeous master suite. So a huge room compared to what we've been looking at. You've got all this floor to ceiling glass with the glass up top, bringing that natural light. Nice cathedral ceiling. Be easily put a beam up there to make it kind of stand out even more. King size bed, as you can see, they've got these huge chairs out front with a table. That's how long this room is. And I love the black drop in here. Looks like they did some iron ore paint. I believe that's what it is, by Sherwin-Williams. It's very popular. I have it in my house. Not quite black, but dark, looks really good, nice and moody. And even the sconce lights. That's one of the things I brought up. Builders used to really have no options as far as lighting goes, but it's getting they're getting more competitive now because they've gotten a lot of answers and reviews from people. They hate the lighting packages, most builders do, but they actually do some really good stuff now, and that's something that you just didn't see a few years ago. So you've got your double doors, 8-foot entry into this beautiful bathroom space. So tons of natural light in here as well. We've got the two massive separated vanity spaces here. The beautiful soaker tub. One of the things I want to point out with this is those of you who've been watching my videos for a while or looked at Perry Homes, is they did the big boxed in tubs for a very long time, and they finally got with the program and are doing the more modern tubs. I know that's what most people like to see. And then we've got your beautiful shower right over here. I want to just show you, or listen real quick. The frameless glass, it makes absolutely no noise. So much better. It's worth the upgrade. But a big shower, much larger than normal. We've got the floor to ceiling tile, only one shower head, but I see a lot of people do the rain shower in these, which is easily attainable here with these builders. And then you've got the his and hers closet. This is probably his, not huge. But you got a shoe shelf right behind this door. And then, yeah, it's plenty of room for us. We don't need much. We've got like 5 shirts and 2 pairs of pants we wear year round. We all know how that goes. Linen closets right across the corner. The throne right here. Let's check the leg room. Okay, not the most leg room, but plenty of room to get the work done that needs to be done there, which is a positive. And then her closet. So this one, probably about twice the size of the guy's closet. So pretty good amount of space. You could definitely do the third shelf up top, or hanging rack. I always talk about to put your, cold weather gear, whatever, because we don't really need that too much out here. Even though the high today is 60 degrees here in May, which is actually pretty cool because it was 90 degrees yesterday. So awesome setup, gorgeous, gorgeous home. And if you want to build this particular house, you're going to be looking in the upper 600,000s for this home. If you want to start on their smaller floor plan, around 2,200 square feet, on the 50s, you're gonna be looking in the 500,000s. And for the 4,000 plus square foot homes, you're gonna be looking in the 770s as of the making of this video. So one of the most exciting communities to come to Celina, Texas in quite some time. And that's saying something because they are building everywhere out here, but this is gonna rival those of Windsong Ranch, Trinity Falls, Painted Tree, all the ones that you've heard of in the past. This is the brand new thing. So if you wanna get on the ground floor pricing, which is where the best deals come from, we got $75,000 in flex spending right now, so we can get you an absolutely amazing deal. So remember, if you're thinking about making a move to Dallas or anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video.